I'm Raphael Valentino, and you're watching Dance Music TV.
If we gon' do it, let's do it together. We can make this night live on forever. If you feel it, bring it and you're down for whatever. Put your hands up, put your hands up.
28 years old. I grew up in Jersey. I am a DJ slash producer slash remix artist. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Went to school not for audio, for engineering. I was a geek, and as I grew up, I developed a passion for, I guess, every kind of genre, and I got into dance music, you know, in the last half a decade, and I started producing, and I like it. And this is I started DJing since I was 14 years old. A lot of DJs, they get into it for the wrong reasons. I love music, and I think the best part of it is being able to read a crowd and being able to see the reactions of the people when you know you actually have the entire crowd, and everyone's just, they're dancing and having an awesome time, and you're doing that. I have DJ'd 5-hour house sets, and I love it, and I've DJ'd open format sets and straight hip hop, and I can't really say that I love one more than the other. I think there's just a time and a place for everything. KTU, I was at Bliss in Clifton, New Jersey, and I was a resident there for about 3 years. And I went there, in Hollywood and his wife were there, and a couple other people that are involved in KTU, and they heard me, and they said, "Oh, who made this mashup?" And I said, "I made it." And they go, "Oh, this is great, who made this?" And I said, "I made it." And he goes, "Do you want a mix show?" And I said, "Absolutely." And he said, "Submit a 19-minute mix, throw some old school songs and some new stuff." So naturally I went on KTU.com and I saw what they played, and a lot of freestyle, and mixed it up, and a couple weeks later I had my own mix show. And I went from that to the Remix Top 30, which is internationally syndicated. And then from that, I got another few mix shows on terrestrial radio. So radio's cool. It's different. It's a little more controlled. I have to be a little safe. But it's definitely a lot of fun. And it's a great station to work for. One of the craziest nights, I'm going to say, I was DJing at M2 in the city, which is Mansion. And one of my favorite DJs, Vice, from LA, he was DJing in the main room, so I was opening up for him. And they just ended up, he said, I was going to leave, I had no intention of staying, and he said that, you know, I forgot my headphones on the plane. He just said, you know, "Can I just borrow yours? Like, can you stay?" He's like, "I'll get him to comp you a couple of bottles," and this and that. So I said, all right. I had a couple of friends with me, and we drank way too much, and I ended up waking up in Hermosa Beach, California, the next day. And it wasn't even like a mistake. All I had was my laptop bag, and I ended up staying there for 6 days, and got like 2 gigs out of it, and I just met like the most amazing people. So it was pretty cool. Crazy, but it was a good time. Dance music, I think, it's growing, and no one can deny it. Despite what genre that you're looking into, despite what artists are coming up, or up-and-coming artists or old artists, everything's dance. Everything is either an old school dance brought back, the sound is here again. Like I said, I'm unbiased, I like every genre, but dance music over the course of the last decade, I think is getting progressively bigger. I love what I do, and I hope that I can earn a living doing what I love to do, and only that. So I love DJing. I understand that there's not a market for 60 and 70-year-old DJs, but I love production. I'd like to get heavier into production, work with a lot more artists. I'd love to collaborate with the people that I looked up to, a lot of artists and producers and DJs. So I just hope that my future is a little more production-based, and I get to collaborate with a lot more people. What is next? I don't know. I have no idea what's next. I didn't know I was going to be here a week ago, and I have no idea. Like I said, went to high school to go to NJIT. Went to NJIT to study to sit in a cubicle for 40 hours a week, and that didn't happen. So I don't know. I like winging it, and I think I'll stick to it.